Alright, let's talk Godforge Alpha. If you don't want to watch this whole video and just want my quick summary, it's good. I believe you can still sign up for the third wave of the beta. Go sign up so you can give it a shot. Now, let's get to the details. Okay, let's talk Godforge Alpha bugs. I did not experience some of the terrible bugs that some people experience. I would say the most annoying bug for me that I actually experienced was freezing while trying to farm. Apparently, that was eventually a known thing, and the way to fix it was run the game at 1x. That did seem to resolve the issue. However, I did not find that out until, I don't know, about a day after Simon posted it in Discord. And I was anticipating having more time, but they are ending wave 1 early, which is fine. I assume some of the energy they gave was sort of an apology for that so you could play the game. I just did not have time to do it. As you can see, I only made it to stage 111, but I don't know how well they will get that fixed for the next round. So obviously they're going to give us more energy. Phase 1 had the most bugs, so they probably gave us more than we're going to see in Phase 2, but they still want us to have fun, so we're going to see something extra. But keep that in mind if you are trying to run this on PC and it seems kind of laggy or just kind of straight up freezes. Run it at 1x. I did not try this, but people on stream were saying go to low and 30, and that can help as well. As well as, here, let me just show you. As well as this view helps. I was, oops, I have it on auto. I was running it on the 3/4. Few people on my stream recommended. They said they used either top or this one and didn't have problems. So I did that as well as the 1x. I didn't actually turn down the graphics and it didn't seem to be an issue. But if you have an even older PC, you could try that. So keep that in mind. Another issue is Tristan. A lot of his skills are showing up pink. That's kind of a known issue, not a big deal. I would say most of the bugs did not bother me because it's an alpha and that's expected. As far as things in the game that I hope they work on that bugged me, there was really only one, and it was this. So I don't know. So see, like, where's the name? So right there it says crude, right? Or wait, I'm not on. I want to be on this piece. Here we go. Flawless, right? So that's a 4, and you can see that right there, and it has the name as well. This is sort of so just be cognizant of that because I definitely was not paying attention, and I don't think I still have it, but I had like a common piece where I was either doing accuracy or intellect, and it was, I don't know, it was a 4, I believe. So that's what, flawless. Pay attention to that because I thought, oh, I got this piece, whatever I wanted. It has, the same main stat, and I had pretty much every substat was something I wanted. And then I rolled it all the way up, which was like a million and something gold, and it had worse main stat. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And I just couldn't figure it out. And I was looking at the two pieces, and somebody on stream said, I bet it's because of the quality, which is this right here. So I understand the quality playing a role, but I just don't think, and by the way, it was a common and the other piece was an epic, and the main stat was, I think, up to 45 on the common piece and 37 on the epic piece. I just don't think that should be the case with common versus epic just because of the quality. So I hope they do take a look at that. I can understand this affecting the sub roles. That's sort of the point of it. At least that's how I thought it was when Simon first introduced their sort of quality system. So I would say be cognizant of that, and I kind of hope they fix that. I would say if I'm going from an uncommon to a, epic piece, even if it's worse quality, I think it was a crude from a superior. I could be wrong about that. Maybe it was even a flawless. I don't know. It should not have a lower main stat, in my opinion. Now, people may disagree with that. That's just how I feel. That's my main gripe. That's my only gripe, really, with the alpha, because the other bugs are stuff that's easily fixable. This is a specific part of the mechanics of the game that I think should be addressed. All right, now the good. Like I said, it was fun. I'll show you some of the stuff I liked that had to do with this, but the main thing that made me feel like it was fun is I just did not notice how fast time was passing when I was playing the game. I did do one long stream that was over 3.5 hours, and that was the only one that actually felt like I was playing for an extended amount of time. Not to the point where I was like, oh man, I wish this was over. It felt like an extended session. As you'll see, I have a bunch that were a little less than 2 hours, and all those sessions felt like I was playing for like 30 minutes. Time just flew by. I kept going, dang, I wish I had more time to play. So that's a very good sign. The fun factor is the hardest thing, or would have been the hardest thing to fix if it wasn't there. Okay, so this was a team I was using regularly when I was trying to push. I know some people have some mixed feelings about Isolde, but I do think she is good. But I want to show you some stuff that I like. Okay, so who do we got right now? We got Aphrodite's going quick, so we'll just use her basic because that's not really what I wanted to demonstrate. And then Skatey. See, that kind of did demonstrate there what I was going to talk about. It felt very fluid, right? It felt light. And she's obviously, with the bow, that's kind of the feeling you would get. That's not like one of these huge bows where, it takes a ton of strength to pull it back. So that's how it should feel. But mainly, I noticed this with Pangu. Let's do it on his basic skill. You'll notice when he goes, the axe that he's wielding, it just feels like it has weight to it. Like, see how he swings it? He kind of pulls back and it just feels like there's some weight to it. That in itself doesn't seem like a big deal, but if it wasn't there, you would notice it being bad. You're not going to necessarily notice the good, but you are going to notice the bad. And there's a lot of them, like, who do I have right now? Oh, Isilde is going to go. She has a sword. So you'll see that felt like a quick attack. See, that one makes sense. But let's see Gilgamesh also with an axe, right? Obviously a different one, but a two-hander as well. See, he still has that kind of, that swing feeling. It feels very satisfying. I do want to show, I'm just going to put on auto so we can see some skills here, because I do want to show you Pangu's ultimate so you get a sense of what ultimates look like. That was an ultimate there, but I want to see an attack ultimate. She's a, more of a support champ. Skatey's looks pretty cool as well. That was not her ultimate, but she'll show it right here. Oh, wait, it's not my turn. But here we go. She froze everyone. But see that explosion there, very satisfying as well. Some people were experiencing sort of a lag in between screens, and I myself did actually have an issue where I beat a stage and it went to the black like it was going to go to the next screen, but it just sat there. I ended up closing the game after about 30 seconds, and the only weird part was when I went back in, I had a 1-star on the stage, but I couldn't progress till I did it again. So that was a bit of an odd bug. Oh man, this run is ruined. I wanted to show you Pangu. Okay, let's go to a lower stage just so I can show him. All right. Oh, I should have put Aphrodite in it. Whatever. There's a reason I have Pangu in the lead instead of Aphrodite, who does all speeds. I'm going to try make a Pangu video because he is my favorite that I got to use. I was planning to grind a lot this weekend, but unfortunately, with it ending very soon, I won't get to try many of the champs I got. I got a bunch of great champs, not tramps. Uh, like Drac, I won't get to try. Hell, Isis. Who I got another Egyptian. Horus, and those are all legendaries. It rains legendaries like crazy, so I hope they keep that rate the same for Alpha 2 as well. Obviously, don't expect that with the real game. This is so we can test specific things. Turn off auto here because we're almost at Pengu's skill. It's probably my favorite skill, and he is my favorite champ so far. So yeah, I don't know. To me, this seems very noticeable. I saw some people kind of complaining about that was a small amount, and a few people asking questions about why this is down here in Drock's video when he interviews Chosen. It was one of the questions he asked him. I actually like this better. I understand how people kind of want the opposite. It's what we're used to. But the reason I like it is it's so easy with all the movement going on, especially if you're doing like this view. Like, how are you going to see what's above people's things? Their health bars are not above below. So I like that no matter what's going on, you just take a look down here and you see the status effects. That's great. But anyways, let's get to Pangus. This visual is great. Oh, that's another thing people were asking questions about. They were saying, what's up with these graphics? Like, I guess we can go back and take a look at the character models because they are the most finished. So that gives you the best sense of what this game is going to look like. And I think it's going to be incredible. Remember, guys, this is an alpha. And this doesn't look bad. Like, the characters, focus on them, how good they look so far. Like, the hair, even in stage. Yes, you need the finishing polish on all this, but based on this, like, why would you not expect them to do this very well? Just like the characters. But let's take a look at this awesome skill. So yeah, like I said, see that weight. I don't know what you want to call that. He summons the, I don't know, black hole below him while he surrounds himself in a spirit bomb, and then he explodes it all to kill everyone. But yeah, this game is fun. Bugs, to me, are very manageable. Sign up for the third wave if you can get in. Oh, and before I forget, if you're watching this and you're not already subscribed and you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe, hit that like button. Let me know down below what you want to see. I will have more time for Alpha 2. I will be streaming that just like I did for the first wave, but I will have more time. So Mondays and Fridays will be longer streams, shorter streams, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and middle-ish streams probably on the weekend. So sign up, hit the thumbs up so you can check those out. And this has been HLock. Bye.